changing of these nails. When the nails are dipped in the cold water, or my hands are cold just from the outside temperature, then the nails are purple. When my hands dipped into the warm water, the nails turn blue. And back to purple when they're cold again. Back to blue when they're warm again. They're very sensitive, so they really change colors all throughout the day. Which is pretty neat. And a lot of times, just the tips will be purple, whereas this part, the nail bed, will be blue. Pretty cool. I'm going to start by applying the Band-Aid, which will help the gel adhere to the nails for a long period of time. I've already buffed my nails and pushed back my cuticles, as well as removed the last bit of gel left over from last time. And to do that, you have to use acetone and wrap your nails in foil and cotton soaked in the acetone, and it soaks any previous gel off the nails. Alright, just finishing up the last little bit. And now I'm just applying the base coat, which will be the clear first layer of gel, and this helps all the other gel layers stick to the nail, and it helps it last longer. They also sell one that's really good for peeling nails called, I can't remember what it's called, but the label is green. And the problem with that one is it starts to peel off within a week, whereas this gelish foundation will last at least a month if you do it properly. Just a thin layer all over the nail, trying not to get any on the skin. And if I do get any on the skin, I just try to scrape it off gently. And making sure to get every bit of the nail, but it needs to be a very thin layer, not a thick one, or else it will peel off quite easily. And a good set of gel nails should last about a month without peeling off, and it will continue to look glossy and shiny all throughout that time. Finishing up my right hand. Some people will wrap the nail, which means they will also put the base and top coat underneath the nail to help it last longer, but I don't really find that necessary to do because I always find it lasts just fine without it. But if you have a problem with things lasting, or your gel nails lasting, then I would recommend trying that technique out. Then I'll use the LED light to set the nails. You can use a UV light if you wish, but UV light usually takes a lot longer than the LED. And the LED light sets them in 45 seconds or less. Which is nice. Then, with the cotton pad soaked in alcohol, you'll need to remove the tacky layer from the base coat. And this will just help the builder gel that I'm going to put on next last longer. The builder gel I apply with this specific gel brush, and what the builder gel does is it helps the nails to not break off. It adds a couple more layers so that the nails will grow long without breaking, which I like. I typically do 2 coats of the builder gel, and that's because I like to grow my nails long and it keeps them from breaking. But if you have short nails, or your nails are just naturally very strong and healthy, then you could probably get away with skipping this step in the process. You'll have to make sure that none of this gets on the skin, and make sure also that you do it in thin layers. 2 layers, even 3 layers would be fine. And I find this really, really helps my nails. I make sure to get around the sides really detailed because that's where they tend to break. And I use my hands a lot, so that's where they break if they're gonna break. Making sure it's a nice, even layer all over the nail. Focusing on the sides and making sure it doesn't pull up around the cuticles because it can sometimes have a tendency to do that. So I try to focus it and not let that happen. I ordered this product off of Amazon.com. In case you're wondering. You could probably just use this product alone and it would keep them very shiny, but I usually like to have some sort of color on top of my nails. If I were to do a nail art, I would apply it first, allow it to dry, and then apply the builder gel on top of it to seal in the art. Once again, setting the nails with the LED light. In between each layer, you have to do this step. Now I'm going to apply my second coat of the builder gel. Really focusing on the parts that break easily, which would be the tips and the sides. Alright. Okay. When I'm done applying the builder gel, I always wash the brush with alcohol and a cotton pad to make sure I get all the product off so that it's ready to use next time. Once again, setting it with the UV light, 45 seconds per hand, and then wiping off the tacky layer with the cotton pad soaked in alcohol. Now I'm going to use the Madame Glam Pop Goes My Heart. And you can see a little bit of the color changing properties as soon as I apply it, because in the bottle it comes out purple. And as soon as it touched the warmth of my nail bed, it turned blue. But the tips are still purple. I thought that was pretty cool. And there are some chunky silver glitters in this polish, which catch the light. This formula is pretty thick, but that might have something to do with the color changing properties. I'm not sure. I found for it to be opaque, I needed to apply 2 coats of it, which is pretty common with most gel colors or even regular nail colors. I found that I did not need to remove the tacky layer before applying the top coat with this product, whereas some of the other colors you might have to do that. And I had to focus on getting it not on my skin. Alright. You can see when I first apply it, it's purple, but then when it warms up, it starts to turn blue. I think I washed my hands about 50 times today because I was so fascinated by it. And it kept changing all throughout the day. When I went to the grocery store or anywhere that was cold, it was blue. And as soon as I walked outside, where it was warm, or I'm sorry, as soon as I walked into the grocery store or any cold building, it turned purple. And as soon as I walked outside, it turned blue. And a lot of the times, the tips were purple and the nail beds were blue, which I thought was just really cool as well. It's a neat effect that I didn't really have to work hard to achieve. So, pretty neat. Alright. Once again, setting it with the UV light for 45 seconds for each hand and also my thumbs. Then I lost some of the footage of me applying the second coat because my camera had shut off. I'm working on getting a new one soon, so. But I did in fact apply a second coat the color and once again set it for 45 seconds with the UV light. Then, as the last part of the process, you'll need to apply the top coat, which is just clear, shiny coat, and it keeps them glossy and shiny for pretty much as long as you have it on. They never get dull, and it also protects the color from fading or changing in the sun because it has some sort of UV filter in it, which, on a side note, because of that, if you go anywhere that has a black light, then your nails will glow in the black light because of the UV filter in the top coat. I noticed this when I was riding the Haunted Mansion ride at Disney World. When I first started doing gel nails, I looked down and they were all glowing purple because of the top coat. So be aware of that. You can see right now the nails are mostly blue, and part of that is because I'm sitting on an electric blanket, so I'm very warm. And you can see that in the nails. Finishing up the other hand. They had other color changing polishes. I'll have to order some more. I was a little skeptical when I first got it that it wouldn't really change like it said, but it actually does all day long. They're pretty sensitive. So, knowing that, I'll have to order some more colors of the color changing gel because I'm rather fascinated by it now. So, making sure to get a nice, thin, even layer all over the nails. Alright, you'll need to set the top coat with the LED light once again. I usually set this one for a little longer just to finish it up. Then you'll need to remove the tacky layer with a cotton pad soaked in alcohol. And of course, with gel nails, there's no drying time because they set in the UV light or LED light. So as soon as they're set and you remove the tacky layer with the alcohol, then you can go on about your day because they're completely dry, which I love. Because when I used to use regular polish, I would always damage it when it was drying. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. put links below to everything. Thank you for watching.